So it's 8:30 in the morning. We've come down here really early and we've come to our tour operator for a tour of the Vatican. Anything to say about that? No, Emma's got nothing to say about that.
I've got comfy trainers on, I've been warned.
Tickets to the Vatican should only cost €20, but you have to get them way in advance. And because we didn't plan very well, we've ended up paying £100 for 2 tickets for like a guided tour thing. So what I would say is if you know you're coming here and you know which date you're coming here, plan it way in advance and you can save yourself a little bit of cash because it's absolutely booked out a lot of the time. The reason we wanted to come to the Vatican today is because we've been to Italy before, and while Rome's nice and we get to see all the sights of Rome, we'll see the Colosseum, don't we, and all the other things, the Vatican technically is another country. So that's country 23 for me and Emma. One day we'll get to 100. The good thing about being with a guide is you don't get stuck in the huge queue that's outside the Vatican Museum. These people must have been queuing up for hours for tickets. So we're following a random man. Who knows if this is the right man to follow. We kind of got abandoned by our tour guide, didn't he? He got us the tickets and then he was like, wait here, see you later. You get these little disposable headphones which plug in to the side of the bus. We're on a bus now, we're going to go see the gardens. Did you enjoy your tour around the Vatican Gardens, Emma?
I did, it was really pretty. It wasn't like 15 minutes or something maybe. I didn't know it was going to happen either, so it was a nice little treat to just turn up and sit on a little open-sided bus and just show you around the gardens, which is beautiful.
You get a little headphones plug in and it tells you all about it. It's actually a really good way to start it because it tells you all about all the stuff, doesn't it? Only thing is they could have put some fans on the bus.
I feel like we've been abandoned now. So yes, we were able to skip the queues and stuff with our special ticket, and also I think the bus tour was part of our special ticket. But now I don't know what to do.
You've just been dumped in the section, haven't you? How do you feel about the mosaics?
A bit disturbed by their scary little empty vases. But...
So we're in the Vatican Art Museum now, but because obviously because it's quite big, it doesn't actually feel too crowded, does it?
Really?
This is Raphael's Transfiguration. I don't want to sound stupid, but I had no idea it was this massive. Here you can see a top half restored of a tapestry and the bottom half not. The card here says that it's based on a cartoon by Raphael, and I feel like either that's a mistranslation or that's pretty harsh on Raphael, because this is way better than the Beano. A lot of this video is mostly going to be roof action. There's just so much here and so many exhibits and so many little items and so many statues that it's kind of overwhelming, isn't it?
Yeah, we were saying it might be useful to have a guide, but at the same time they couldn't possibly tell you everything because there's just so much.
Yeah, just non-stop fact, and I'm not sure how much of it would go in. More ceiling action. There's just so much of it, isn't there? And some of it's obviously religious with the Vatican, but some of it's just like, here's a thing we plundered from ancient Egypt, and here's a thing we plundered from the Greeks, and here's a thing we plundered from somewhere else. Emma says we need to re-record this because we recorded a bit earlier where we said there weren't that many people in the, I think we were in the Sinestra, the portrait gallery, or the gallery of pictures. But as you get towards the Sistine Chapel, it gets a lot more crowded, doesn't it?
It really does. A lot warmer.
So this ceiling, it's an optical illusion. It's actually completely flat. It's just painted. It isn't raised 3D at all. And yet, Emma, would you say that looks pretty 3D?
It's pretty good. If you hadn't have mentioned it, I would have assumed it was 3D, but now you've mentioned it, I suppose I can see.
I think that's a big painting. Get ready for that big painting. It's a big painting. You have to be silent, and there's no cameras inside the Sistine Chapel, so we're going to go away now for a little bit, and we'll tell you what it's like on the other side. So Emma, what did you think of the Sistine Chapel?
I thought it was a very simple room, like a simply built room, but it was the paint that makes it spectacular and is why people want to visit. There were a lot of people crammed in there as well, and lots of guards telling you where to stand and stuff, so you don't really actually get that long in it, to be honest. But it's quite overwhelming because the amount of people.
Yeah, and they say be silent when you go in, but it's not quiet in there at all.
No, it's not.
It's not what I was expecting actually. I don't know. In my head, it was all domed. And
Me too.
That painting of, do it with me.
Oh, that one.
That painting, my head is on like a dome,
Yeah.
but it was just part of a large fresco on the wall on the ceiling, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was much more simple a room than I thought it would be, and also much smaller. So we've just been in St. Peter's Basilica, which is a lot more spectacular in my opinion.
Yep, and that's on the way. That's out of the Sistine Chapel. So controversial opinion. Not that into the Sistine Chapel, one of the most famous things ever made.
I mean, it was fine.
The Sistine Chapel, you heard it here here first. Sistine Chapel is, and I quote Emma Salisbury, fine. Would you have your house decorated like this?
No, I would not.
Also like little mini domes. It's a huge space, isn't it? Like genuinely, absolutely massive. The most important thing, going to the Vatican post office to post some souvenirs and some postcards. Right, postcards bought, now time to send. See you later. The rumours, by the way, of being able to get a passport stamp at the post office are incorrect. You definitely can't do that, which sucks because I wanted an extra stamp in my passport. Emma, have you enjoyed your half a day in the world's smallest country?
I have. You don't need more than a day here, that's for sure.
It's the smallest country in the world. So I think the next smallest country is San Marino, which is also in Italy.
We could go there.
Let's go there. Update from the future, we didn't go there. Those bells mean one thing. It's lunchtime. So me and Emma are going to go find some nice food. That was the end of our day in the Vatican. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe. Have a wonderful day. See you later, crocodile.